Hello guys, welcome to the second episode of the 5 huge challenge, where I need to get this account 5 different huges, one of which I need to hatch myself, and the other needs to be rainbow. The other 3 can just be bought from the trading plaza using gems. And that just about sums up the entire challenge. In the last video I got into the tech world and got one exclusive, which I named Mr. Orange. And in this video, I'm going to hopefully get one huge from the new RNG event, and I'm going to make it into the next world. So let's get on with the video. Now in this new event, you basically just roll like Zol's RNG. No matter where I go, I just cannot escape gambling. And each time you roll, you have a very small chance of getting a huge. Each pet also gives you an aura, and it kind of looks better as it gets rarer. Alright, so I'm gonna get rolling, and if I get anything good, I'll be back. Alright, so I just rolled this 1 in 15,000 love, and it's given me quite a few coins which I spent on upgrades behind me. But the main reason I'm back is because in a few seconds, as you can see here, I'm about to get the Hypex, which is the easiest way of earning gems in the game. So in 1 more seconds, there we go. 7 Hypex, a few million gems. Quite easy. But that is only going to slowly get me to a huge. What will hopefully get me a huge is going AFK. So I'll be back to see if I get anything. See ya. Alright, so I went AFK and I got this 1 in 300,000 atomic surge. And in this game, there's also dice which you can craft into other dice, which is basically a heavenly potion from souls. And without them, your chances of getting a huge is basically 0. So what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks is making dice, using dice, and hopefully getting huges, which would make this challenge go a lot faster. But the unfortunate thing is that dice cost money, which I don't have a lot of. So I'm going to have to use the Mega Dice 1s before I can even think about making them Mega Dice 2. Never mind, I just made one. So now what I'm going to do is get to the bonus roll, and then I'm going to use the first Mega Dice 2. Alright, so now that I'm at the bonus roll, I am going to use the Mega Dice 2 and a few other dice. And I'm going to pray for a huge. Alright, a solar isn't that bad, but it isn't that good, because it's not a huge. Now I'm just going to go and get some more dice. Alright, so I did a stupid move and I used all my coins to get some upgrades, so now I need to use some Mega Dice 1s to even have an attempt of making another Mega Dice 2. And that isn't good enough to make a Mega Dice 2, so I'm going to need to use some more of the Mega Dice 1 because I am just stupid. I'll inform you guys of if I get enough money, but there's a very high chance that I am just poor for the rest of the update. Be aware this is after the nerf, so everything's going to be a lot harder to get. Alright, it took a few rolls, but I ended up actually getting 1 Mega Lucky Dice 2, so I'm just going to have to hope to get a good thing from it when I roll. Alright, I am on the edge of the map and I am hoping this is a lucky spot. So now I'm going to use the Mega Dice, use the other 2 dice, and now I'm going to roll. So, wish me luck. Alright, that is very annoying, but it isn't the worst it could be. And there we go, I have just gotten my first huge on this account. This is crazy. 1 in 150 million golden temporal. This means I only need 4 more huges until I complete the entire challenge, and technically this counts as the one that I hatched myself, which means that I think the hardest one is already out of the way. I cannot believe it, I just got my first huge of the challenge, and it's also one of the best looking ones other than the corrupt butterfly. Alright, now that I've gotten this, what I'm going to do is I am going to breeze through the tech world as fast as I can. Alright, so I have just made it to the first minigame in the tech world. And it is a hoverboard obby. And it shouldn't be that hard. Right? Yeah, that was just a misclick. That was also a misclick. Alright, now I'm going to complete it. First try. I'm done with this stupid obby. I can't complete it. It's taking up too much time, and what's it going to give me? A little bit of rubbish. I'm going to go back to beating the rest of this world. Alright, an update has just happened, and there we go. I can claim a little bit more Hypex. Unfortunately, I did not make any Lucky Dice 2s beforehand, which is just annoying. So, I don't have anything for this update. Alright, because I'm going to be spending the rest of the update in the RNG world hopefully, I'm going to sell everything that I've got. So I should get around 11 million, which will put me very close to getting a huge. Alright, so everything has sold, and I did in fact get 11.6 million gems. So now I'm going to go AFK with a macro on to get a few dice in this game. Hopefully it will mean that I get a huge though. Alright, after going AFK I have quite a lot of dice. Before I can craft them though, I will have to use some of the Mega Lucky Dice 2 to get some coins. Alright, so I'm going to speed through all of this whilst I roll, just until I get a huge, or if I don't, I won't. Unfortunately, I did not end up getting a huge in all those dice, so I'm going to go AFK again. Alright, so instead of telling you every time I get dice, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed through every single time I get a bit of dice and use them all. I'll stop if I get a huge, and that is an if, but I really hope I do get a huge. So, montage. And now I have reached the last area, done the last rebirth, so I can now reach the final area. But before I do that, I'm going to at least get one more huge from the RNG event. But before I even think about rolling, I'm going to do the egg thing where you claim the last egg and then all of them show. Now I can roll. So the rest of the video will be me just rolling for a huge. I'm going to speed through the rest of it. I'll be back soon. And I have just gotten my second huge of this challenge, which means that I only need 3 more. and this aura looks really cool. I'm going to use the rest of the 65 of the remaining dice, and I'm going to hope to get another huge, potentially, but I'm just fine with this. Alright, I am about to finish using all my dice, so in total I got 2 huge... Huh? Oh? Wait, I'm just really confused about that. With the rainbow huge on third to last one? What? Wait, it's a rainbow huge, which means that is one of the hardest ones that I need to complete out of the window. It is a duplicate, but who cares? It's a rainbow. So I'm going to say this video and this update has been a success. 3 huges, 1 rainbow, all 3 hatched myself. This is the biggest W. Hello guys, before Past Me finishes this, I'm going to quickly announce that I'm going to give away a free exclusive in every single video I do in this challenge. All you have to do is comment your name, and then you have a chance to win it. That's all from me. Now back to Past Me to finish the game. See ya! Alright, with the click of this button, I am finishing. Alright, there we go. I am now off to the void. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and potentially subscribe. But anyway, goodbye.